A K-pop supergroup doesn't just conquer stages with dazzling music and choreography, they hide an incredible secret. They use special powers to protect their fans from mysterious creatures of the underworld. Strangely enough, these dark beings have their own band, aiming to lure fans to their side. So, in case you haven't seen it or left it halfway through, let me tell you about the K-pop Demon Hunters on Netflix. I highly recommend it for its unique mix of vibrant music, thrilling action, clever comedy, stunning choreography, and eye-catching visual effects. The story begins with an ancient truth. Since the dawn of time, demonic forces have haunted our world, stealing souls to feed the dreaded King Wima, ruler of the underworld. But one day, everything changed when a trio of fearless hunters appeared. They could forge a powerful bond with people, strong enough to create a protective barrier called Long Moon, which sealed demons away. This tradition was passed down through generations, until now. Today, the mission is in the hands of Huntrix, a famous K-pop group led by Celine, a retired legendary hunter. The trio consists of Mira, the strong-willed and charismatic dancer, Zoey, the creative mind behind the group and rap specialist, and Rumi, the main vocalist, who carries a painful past. She lost her hunter mother at a young age and has been under Celine's care ever since. One day, as their manager Bobby waits to kick off their next concert, the plane carrying Huntrix suddenly veers off course. The reason soon becomes clear: demonic creatures have taken over. Without missing a beat, or their breakfast, Huntrix uses their music, dancing, and combat skills to defeat them mid-flight, proving they are worthy of the hunter legacy. But the plane is damaged, and the demons scatter. Finishing their ramen in a hurry, the girls leap into action and, by a stroke of narrative magic, land right at the concert venue. There, they begin their show, sending the creatures back to the underworld as they perform. The connection with the audience grows so strong that they almost manage to raise the ultimate protective barrier. Meanwhile, in the shadowy realm, King Wima sees at their success. That's when Jinnu, a cunning demon, steps forward with a daring plan to beat Huntrix at their own game, music. If they can steal their fans, the bond will shatter, and the final seal will never be completed. Many doubt the idea, but Jinnu and his band quickly prove they have the talent to pull it off. Intrigued, Wima grants permission, unaware that Jinnu has a hidden motive. If he wins, he wants his past erased forever. Back on Earth, Huntrix is ready for a well-deserved vacation. But their plans take an unexpected turn when they learn that their new song, Golden, has become a runaway hit. The moment is perfect. They must keep promoting it to achieve the strongest connection possible with their audience. Amid the excitement, Rumi hides a troubling secret. She is tied to the power of the underworld because her father was a demon. Recently, she has begun to notice something alarming. Her voice is fading away. Haunted by this, she recalls moments from her childhood, when Celine would comfort her by saying that if she ever managed to create the ultimate barrier, the mysterious marks on her body would disappear. That promise has become her driving force, yet she chooses not to tell her bandmates the truth, only admitting that her voice is failing. Concerned, Zoey and Mira take her to a specialist. After a thorough and rather unusual checkup, he gives her a special syrup to help restore her voice. Things seem to settle, until, on their way home, they cross paths with a group of young men who immediately catch Zoey and Mira's attention. Rumi barely looks, until her eyes meet those of the group's leader, Jinnu. The moment is strange, almost charged. But instead of helping her up when she stumbles, he simply brushes off the contact coldly. That alone makes her friends suspect he's not who he appears to be. To their surprise, these young men are also a K-pop group, Saya Boys. From the start, they use their charm and talent to win over the crowd. But Huntrix sees something the fans can't. Behind their smiles, they are demons. Still, they can't confront them in front of so many people. The Saya Boys hand out gifts, gain even more fans, and appear on shows where their popularity skyrockets. Huntrix follows them closely, but the Saya Boys use every chance to tarnish the girls' reputation. Eventually, the hunters track them to a poolside location, where they prepare for a showdown. But the boys aren't alone. More demons arrive to defend them. An intense battle breaks out, with Huntrix fighting skillfully. In the heat of the clash, Jinnu notices something shocking. Rumi also bears demon marks. She freezes, not wanting her friends to see. In a surprising move, Jinnu shields her with his own body, hiding the marks and allowing her to fight without being exposed. Thanks to this, Huntrix defeats the demons, but the Saya Boys manage to escape. Jinnu, still baffled by what he saw in Rumi, has no time to think before being pulled back into the underworld, where King Wima greets him with praise for bringing so many souls to his cause. On the other hand, Huntrix realizes that the Saya boys will be a major challenge. They decide that, at their next event, they will try to defeat them with a new song, one whose lyrics are inspired by the fight against demonic forces. Strangely enough, they feel certain they can pull it off. One day, Rumi spots something unusual, a strange bird and a blue-furred cat, whom we'll call Blue. They turn out to be Jinu's pets, and to her surprise, they invite her to meet with him. Driven by curiosity, Rumi agrees. At first, she intends to confront him, but Jinu persuades her that he only wants to talk. During their conversation, Jinu opens up. He confesses that, long ago, his family was going through the worst time of their lives, and he had nothing. In desperation, he listened to the promises of King Wima and accepted his influence, hoping to give his family a better life. But the voices never stopped whispering, and over time, he himself became part of the underworld, until his family lost everything again. Sincerely, Jinu says he would like to hear her story. Rumi, without revealing much, replies that she is not like them. Their meeting ends with a quiet tension in the air. Days pass, and the rivalry between Huntrix and the Saya boys intensifies. In front of the cameras, they compete for fans. Behind the scenes, Huntrix tries to capture them, but without success. The Saya boys' popularity skyrockets. One day, the boys intrude on a Huntrix autograph signing. When the space is split, the girls realize they have lost half their audience. They decide to sit together to keep as much support as they can. In that setting, Jinu subtly pressures Rumi to tell her friends the truth, while the crowd begins to suspect there might be something more between them. Over time, Rumi suggests canceling the new song, as it directly targets the demons, and she fears it's not the right path. Meanwhile, she hides Blue from Mira, who notices her strange behavior and begins to suspect that Rumi is keeping something from them. Meanwhile, the demons take advantage of the Saya boys' popularity to harvest more souls. Not long after, Rumi sends Jinu an invitation to meet. This time, she tells him the truth about her marks and proposes they join forces to create the Great Barrier. That way, both could be freed from the underworld. Something starts to shift between them, and even their pets seem to notice. Days go by, and Huntrix is unable to finish their new song. Rumi, increasingly distant, causes tension within the group. She once again turns to Jinu, still trying to convince him to join her. She reveals that the more they meet, the more her voice returns. Jinu, in turn, admits that when he is with her, the voices from the underworld go silent. In the middle of a song, they finally understand each other. Jinu promises that he will make the Saya boys lose the upcoming competition so that Huntrix can create the barrier and both of them can be free. But before he can fulfill his promise, Jinu is taken back to the underworld. There, King Wima reveals that he knows of Jinu's desire to escape, and reminds him that he never will. Worse still, he tells Jinu that he lied to Rumi. In truth, Jinu willingly abandoned his family to live surrounded by wealth. Meanwhile, Rumi and her friends decide to set aside the new song. Instead, they focus on Golden, their most cherished track, a song that celebrates the strength of their friendship without attacking anyone. The day of the big event arrives. The venue buzzes with excitement, but an unexpected twist changes everything. The Saya boys are having internal problems and won't go on stage. The Huntrix must perform first. Just before Zoey and Mira step out, they hear that Bobby has been kidnapped. They rush to find him, only to realize it was a trap. On stage, imposters disguised as the Huntrix perform the new song and, worst of all, reveal Rumi's mysterious marks. Shocked and hurt, Rumi decides to run. She soon learns her friends weren't on stage, they saw everything. Feeling betrayed by her secrecy, the group falls apart. In the chaos, Jinu appears and tells Rumi the truth. He lied. He abandoned his family in pursuit of wealth and warns her that they can never escape the darkness of the underworld. While the Saya boys use the chaos to gain more fans, even controlling Zoey and Mira, Rumi turns to Celine, confessing everything. She believes she'll never create the barrier and asks Celine to do what should have been done long ago. But Celine refuses, reminding her of the promise she made to Rumi's mother, to always protect her. With warmth and determination, she convinces Rumi that friendship is stronger than any darkness. Across the city, the Saya boys begin their grand concert. The audience, under a dark trance, is moments away from being claimed by demonic forces. But Rumi arrives with unshakable resolve. It's no longer time to hide or give up. From the stage, she sings a heartfelt melody that frees the crowd, breaking Zoey and Mira's trance. The Huntrix are reunited. With the power of friendship as their shield, they face wave after wave of demons, until King Wima himself appears. He hurls a devastating attack at Rumi, who believes her time has come. But in the most intense moment, Jinnu steps in, blocking the strike. She begs him not to sacrifice himself, but he smiles, thanking her for restoring his soul. Before fading away, he entrusts it to her care. Fueled by Jinnu's sacrifice, Rumi confronts Wima with all her strength. The music and the bond with their fans strengthen the Lahong Moon barrier, banishing the demons and defeating the Saya boys. In the final scene, the Huntrix finally rest. Without the Saya boys' shadow, their fans are eager to see more of them. And although Jinnu has vanished, the bird and blue tiger that once accompanied him return, leaving a spark of hope. Perhaps, like Rumi, he too deserves a second chance. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe so you don't miss out on future videos. Have a great day.